Hey, it's Ian from Las Vegas Scooters and Lifts again. Sorry if my wire's in the way. Today I'm going to review the new Mojo from Enhanced Mobility. Okay, so here it is, the Mojo. I did say in the previous repair video on this scooter I'll do a review on it and show you the features and everything about the scooter. Of course, I'll start from the top and work my way down, show you how to assemble, disassemble, how it folds, etc, etc. So this one, top console, fold button, speed dial, key, horn, and under here is your light button and your charge port. Adjustable tiller, so it stops in many positions. Sorry, pointing the wrong way. So yeah, that's that. Front basket clips on and off and folds, so if you want to fold it up and transport it, they're a little bit stiff, but that one folds. You've got a front light there, your throttle paddles there, D-shaped tiller for resting your palms on, operating with your fingers rather than your thumbs, but you can still do that if you want to go backwards and forwards. That's forwards, that's backwards, and that's backwards, and that's forwards, as usual. You have a tiller adjustment there. Adjusts the tiller forward and backwards. It's a little bit stiff. I don't think I'll be able to do it one-handed, but yeah, you can adjust the tiller, and I'm sure when it folds up it'll hit that handle and bring it back up into the upright position for you. Footboard with the coloured shroud panels and also shroud panels. These come in various different colours. I'll go through that. There's a little button just there. That's how you sync your key fob if you have to replace it. Under there is the main brain and all the wiring. And this is your rear section here with your drive motor, anti-tip wheels, brake release, and also you've got your instructions on how to put it together. Seat back does fold down, and also your armrests do come up, and they also come out as well. You can take them off. So your seat is held on with Velcro, the seat cushions there, and also the seat pad there is held on with Velcro. You can take them off and wash them if you want. It has two lithium-ion batteries, one there and one there, and I think they would run in conjunction with each other because they're wired together when I took it apart. So it'll run on one battery, but there's no way of charging it unless they sell a individual charge port for it. So you'd have to charge them with them on the scooter via a charge port just there. Your key fob, slightly different to the transformer key fobs, but still does the same thing. So you have your fold button, unfold button, headlight, and power on. Now the key is in the scooter. I'll just take that out. And I do know this button here, this fold and unfold button, is active with the key off, so it does fold in one piece. Just like the transformer, but you don't need the key on, that's always active. I'm not sure if there's sensors under the seat to see if anybody sat on the scooter like the transformer does, and of course you fold your seat down. I guess that would be for just storage in the house, or maybe if you're on a cruise you can just store it like that. Of course the tiller will go down as well via that little handle just there. You have to press it and move it down. But that's in its compact folded position. Now I'm going to try it with a key fob to unfold it. So you just press and hold the key fob. If you let go of the key fob it will stop, and then it will unfold. There we go. It doesn't beep to say when it's finished, it just stops. At the back of the scooter you've got your brake release handle there, two reflectors, and of course so enhanced mobility logo there, and the Mojo logo on the back. The seat is a little small, it's very narrow, so it's like I said, it's a compact folding scooter. It's not for everybody, and I'll go through the specifications with you. Okay, so starting with the overall length, it's 39 3/4 inches long. Its width is 19 inches wide, and the maximum speed on this is 3.75 miles an hour. Your range, now they don't say if it's one battery or both batteries, but it does 13 miles. Turning radius is 55 inches. I have actually test drove this when I repaired it, and it feels like it has a better turning radius than the Transformer, its predecessors. Its weight without the battery pack, now there's two battery packs, so battery packs, is 58 pounds. Now the colours you can get in this are the blue, obviously, as you can see there, red, aqua, and lemony lime. So aqua is more of a green, like a tealy green, and the lemony lime is like a yellow green, just to give you an example. Your maximum weight capacity on this is 300 pounds, just like the Solex Transformer. Seat width is 16.5 inches. Now that will be from, I would guess, there to there, and not from inside the armrests. The armrests are a little bit wider, but not by much, and you can remove those, so if you're a little bit girthier, then you can remove those armrests or raise them up, but you probably find that they get in your way. Seat height from the ground is 23 inches, and your folded specifications, folded length is 20.5 inches, folded height is 27 inches. So the heaviest piece is 38 pounds, which is your front section. So take 38 pounds from 58, it leaves you a 20-pound rear section. But I'm sure that's without the batteries as well. And your batteries are nominal, they're about 7 pounds, something like that. I haven't weighed them, but typically lithium ions are pretty lightweight. Okay, so I'm gonna put the key in and just show you the functions of the now working LCD screen. Now there's a power button on here, and that automatically powers up the scooter from the key fob without the key in the scooter. So you can operate the scooter via that, so you don't need a key, and then you can automatically lock it by pressing the power button again. Turn the power back on, everything resets, tells you your voltage of your battery pack, your speed in miles an hour, and that is the clock, the time. I don't know how you would set that, and how many miles you've gone per trip. Let's try the button on the remote key fob for the front light, so you can manually operate that as well. You can see it going on and off, but you've also got an override switch under here which also turns the light on and off, and like I said, your folding mechanism there and your charge port under there. Batteries have to be on the scooter to use that charge port, and your charger is just like any other lithium ion charger. It'll tell you when it's charging and when it's completed. Never leave them plugged in, and unattended, just in case. Just keep it charging while you don't leave it charging overnight. You don't want any accidents or any overcharging problems, so just charge it during the day. It shouldn't take too long to charge. Lithium ion batteries charge up pretty quickly, unlike the sealed lead acid, which take between 8 and 10, maybe 12 hours depending on the state of the charge. So I'm going to sit on the scooter and take it for a spin. Now I've deliberately parked it pretty close to this stand here, which is about just over a foot and a bit, my big feet, and I'm going to take it, see if it will turn in that spot there. Oh, one thing to mention I haven't is your ground clearance is pretty low there. You have your anti-tip wheels, but these are the new design tyres. A lot of manufacturers are now going for the solid rubber and drilling them to make them lighter. and a bit springier, so they're not so harsh, both front and rear. And they've also done it on, Pride have done it on that over there, which I'm going to review next, which is the Jazzy 614 Evo, and they've done it to their tyres to make them lighter and a bit springier. So back to the Mojo, let's embark. Put my armrest down. Yeah, it's not bad for my girth. I have lost a bit of weight, so I am. It's not too tight there, not too tight there. It does interfere with the battery pack, but anyway. So I don't need the key or the key fob. I'm just gonna put that there for a second while I just put the key on the key fob so I don't lose it. Alright, pop that in my pocket. So you can operate the scooter without the key because you've got the key fob. So yep, turning radius is a lot better than the Zoomy and the Solex transformer. Now let's see if it'll go around this corner here. Ooh, that was close, but it managed it. So you're looking at about 1.5 foot of space if you're thinking of turning into corners. But yeah, you can see the speed going up there, 1.2 miles an hour. I am operating on this side, pushing forward for forward. You can hear the brake clicking on and off, so that's a good sign. I don't know how bright this is in night time. You've got the light, sorry, you've got your light just there, so I don't know how bright this is at night time. But yeah, nice slow start, feather throttle as always. Now this is set at full speed, so it starts off very slow and then picks up speed to its full speed if you fully throttle. The steering is a bit snappy. It tends to snap a little bit, so just be careful at full speed, don't turn too sharply, just to make a nice easy turn, because they've increased that turning radius or decreased the turning radius. I'm just going to swap hands. See, horn's a little bit wanting, it's a bit weak, but I don't think anybody's going to hear that. But yeah, feather throttle, it's not bad. This is carpet, it's quite a smooth surface, but I'm not sure what it would be like on bumps. I don't know if those tyres would be springy enough to be comfortable. The seat's a little bit harsh, it's a bit hard, firm. I don't know if you could want to replace that seat cushion with something a bit more comfortable. I wouldn't want to sit in this for prolonged periods of time, not for hours anyway. It's alright for a quick journey or something like that, you know, shopping for half an hour or something like that. But yeah, once you get the hang of the steering, because it does snake a little bit, but yeah, negotiates these corners okay. Quite a tight turn there, yeah, it's pretty good actually. I like the steering on it, yeah, as in the turning radius is good. But yeah, till it's comfortable. It's a bit close, and that's at its furthest away position. With that, you can bring it towards you, like I said, using this adjustment, and you can also lower. I think this is set at its highest position, yeah. And you just press that and it goes all the way down and clicks in, so it's pretty low, that is. You wouldn't want to drive like that. Pull it back up. Hard to do one-handed. There it clicks. Yep, so that's your normal driving position. Reverse, unfortunately, it has that disgusting reverse beep. I'm sure there's a way you could take that off, but I'm not going to do that. That's a safety feature. Solid plastic handlebars, not much given them at all. It's pretty harsh. It's not bad, it's just the same as the Solex, so it's got a grip texture on it, not too great, but throttle paddles a little bit, you know, I don't want to say cheap, but it is what it is. So they stick out quite a bit. Yeah, annoying beep. But yeah, overall not bad. It looks like they've done a better frame design. I'm just looking over bits and bobs. More of a solid frame, whereas the Select Transformer has like a box frame, like a honeycomb at the front, where this is solid. But yeah, overall colour's nice, and that's it. Okay, so now I'm off the scooter. I'm going to show you how to disassemble and assemble. Yeah, I've heard complaints about this, so I'm going to get my assistant Jenny to hold the camera, and I'm going to battle with this thing to take it apart and put it back together. So let's go get Miss Jenny. Okay, disassemble this scooter. Drop your tiller so it's not in the way. Fold your seat back down. There's no wheel lock on this, so and the way you remove the front and rear section, I've seen a couple of videos before, they say use 2 people, but let's try it with 1. This is your release handle, this red thing here. Pull that towards you and tilt backwards, and then lift up from the back of the seat just there and roll it forward. Now these 2 prongs are just supports to stop it from grinding on the ground, and those on those 2 red things, there are 2 hooks that go on there, but those prongs must be underneath the wheels, not above. They tend to want to go above the wheels, and it will not go together if it's above. It has to go below. So that's your rear section. Weighs about 20 pounds. All there is just your motor, transaxle brake, blah blah blah. And then you can actually fold the scooter when it's in this position, just to close it all up, which I'll show you. So just to make compact storage, but don't try and put it together in its folded position, or take it apart in its folded position. Just move that back up. So there it sits just like that. So you have your 2 sections to put in the car. It's a bit wide there, so you may need to make some room in your trunk of your car, and that's what the 2 red prongs are just there, just to support the back of the scooter. Put it back together. Here's the hard part. So unfold it until it's fully unfolded. Grab your rear section, and don't forget these prongs have got to go underneath the wheels, not above the wheels. So you tend to want to, you've got to lift it over and kind of bring it down. It's weird. So line it up as best as you can, lift it, bring it over those red knuckle pieces. You see, if you lift it like that, it will go over the wheels. You can't do that. Got to get this aligned perfectly, otherwise it won't go together. If it's an angle of any sort, it won't go together. I'll just do that again. So put it on its back wheels, bring the front frame over the little knuckles, let it push it down, and then grab the red handle and try and locate it. It's kind of a jiggly sort of thing. I don't recommend it, because you've got to get down on your knees to do this. There's no way you could do this standing up, but that's how you disassemble and assemble. Put your seat back, put your key in, raise your tiller, and off you go. Does make it lighter, but doesn't make it easier. Okay, Mrs. E's going to have a try of it. Turn the speed down. Let's see what you think. Turning radius is better, isn't it?
I like how it gives you the miles per hour.
Yeah.
And then is this how many miles? So does it continue, or?
No, it resets every time you turn it off. Yeah. Seat's a bit tough, isn't it? That's what I think. But I would say, if you do want to buy one of these scooters and you want to transport it in one piece, because unless you're physically able to get up and down off the floor to put that rear section on, it's difficult. Any views?
It drives a little better than the Transformer, but that's to do with, I think, their turning radius, which I think they should put on the Transformer.
Yeah. But yeah, there it is, the Mojo. Okay, so that's the end of the Mojo review. It's up to you. If you, I would definitely go and test drive one and take it apart, put it together, see if it's something you can actually do. It's not the easiest. I think it's been well documented since its release that it's not the easiest thing to do. And one thing I didn't show you is taking the battery packs out. It's pretty easy. You just pull that strap and they just slide in and out. They're interchangeable either side, and it has a clip on one side, and that clip goes facing forward and just clicks in like that. So yeah, there's your Mojo. 4 different colours. A little bit difficult, but hey, they try and come up with new ideas. So my favourite's still the feather, but there it is. There's your Mojo. Hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll answer as best you can. Price wise, these are around about $2,400, something like that. Your Select Transformer, I think, is $27.75, and yeah, I think you may get a basket with this one, whereas you don't with the Selects. But anyway, like, share it with your friends, give us a thumbs up, comments down below, any questions, we're all good. So, till next time, review the big boy. Bye now.